your turn, Dr. Russell.
Of course. How could I forget?
Good one. We're chipping away, aren't we?
We sure are, but it's my job to make sure you're better before it's finished. On that note, Amelia, your recent labs came back, and they're not looking so fantastic. One particular concern that I have is...
Mind if we skip the bad news for today, Dr. Russell?
Of course, Amelia. I just want to remind you home health does have its limitations. If we could find a way to get you into the hospital...
How am I looking financially?
Your guardian angel remains hard at work. Like clockwork, the checks keep arriving. Your financial situation remains stable for the time being.
Has he passed on any messages?
Nothing so far.
But, Doctor, don't you think that by now he would have...
Amelia, I couldn't possibly speak to any matters concerning your anonymous benefactor.
In other local news, the city bus line is in trouble again, as longtime residents may remember...
For now, just try to get some sleep, and I'll be back to check on you tomorrow.
Goodbye, Dr. Russell.
Goodbye, Mrs. Gordon.
Politicians and investment of good faith by the business community. And just now, we have a breaking news alert. We'll take things over to Lucy Ross, reporting live from the crime scene with more details.
Thank you, Amber. I'm here at 32nd and 6th, where only minutes ago, authorities identified yet another corpse. No word yet from Police Captain Jack James if this body is linked to the string of homicides targeting mob members that have occurred in recent months. Speculation runs rampant regarding the whereabouts of one Mickey Cassetta, who is widely considered the prime suspect, according to insider sources.
When are you going to wrap this up, Freddy?
Captain, I've looked through every scrap of evidence from every crime scene. Nothing adds up.
Cut the shit, Freddy. You think after a year on the job you'd have picked up a few things?
Cap, you know what these people are like. The Greco family controls almost every racket within 100 miles. They've got enemies everywhere. Everyone's a suspect. Hell, I'm a suspect.
What about this Mickey Cassetta character? Everyone I talk to seems to think we have enough to bring him in.
I know he's everyone's favorite suspect, but nothing supports him doing it. He's a soldier for the family, sure, that takes care of means and opportunity. But where's the motive? Put aside the robberies for a second. I don't think gunning down comrades in cold blood is his style.
No, why would it be? Gunning down people is so out of character for a mob hitman.
Cap, I'm telling you, you're looking at this the wrong way.
Enough. I'm done covering for you, Freddy. I threw you this case when it was a few mob punks robbing people on the weekend. Now their bodies show up in a dumpster and everyone's all over this.
I can handle a few cameras in my face at a crime scene. You could have reassigned this case to anyone, but you didn't, because you know I'm the best guy that you've got.
Maybe. We'll know soon enough.
Come on, you never say anything as cliche as you've got a week or I want your badge and gun on my desk, now would you?
Never. You got 48 hours. Come back to the office when Cassetta's in cuffs. Until then, we got nothing more to discuss.
Morning, Tommy.
Morning, Vinny.
Sit down, my friend. How are Jenny and Rebecca?
They're good, real good. Rebecca's first steps are coming any day now, I can feel it.
The business?
Well, I followed him through the woods outside of town, but he gave me the slip.
Gave you the slip?
Yeah. Don't worry, though. I've got eyes and ears everywhere. When he tries to skip town, we'll know about it.
Juice?
No thanks, Finn.
Coffee?
I'm fine.
Toast.
Nah, really, Vin. I'm fine.
Tommy, if Mickey Cassetta wanted to skip town, he'd be long gone. But he's not trying to skip town.
How can you be so sure, Vin?
Because of his wife, Amelia. She's sick, and he's not leaving town without her. Once I find her, though, I'll have my hands on Mickey soon enough. Besides, with our media flank covered, no one's gonna know his hands are clean.
Clean? He knocked off Vito, Peter, and Jimmy all in one weekend.
Please, Tommy, wake up. Mickey would never be so bold. He robbed them, sure, but he didn't kill anyone.
What? If he didn't kill them, then who did?
Tommy. You never did have any grasp of the bigger picture. I killed those men.
Vin, what am I still doing here? Should I even be hearing all of this?
Oh, absolutely not. I just enjoy thinking out loud. It clears the head.
When are you gonna wrap this up, Freddie?
They've got enemies everywhere. Nothing supports them doing it.
What about this Mickey Cassetta character?
The Greco family controls almost
Everyone I talk to seems to think we have enough to bring him in.
Where's the motive?
I'm done covering for you, Freddie. Mickey Cassetta. When are you gonna wrap this up, Freddie?
They've got enemies everywhere.
When are you gonna wrap this
Greco
up?
family, that's up.
Mickey Cassetta.
Greco family.
You got 48 hours.
Damn it!
Hello?
Good evening, Detective Watson.
Who is this?
This is Mickey Cassetta.
Cassetta. I don't suppose you're calling to verify where to turn yourself in.
No, Detective, you and I both know. I don't belong in jail.
Really? Were murder and armed robbery legalized since I last checked?
I never killed anyone, and I highly doubt the rank and file at the station, let alone the general public, mind that I robbed a few mobsters.
Well, Mr. Cassetta, other than taking down your confession to multiple felonies, how else can I help you this evening?
Vincent Rizzo, commonly known as Vinny.
Yeah, what about him?
He's your man
My man for what?
for the Greco murders.
So you're saying the man, widely considered to be the seventh most powerful man in the whole family, just decided to start whacking his own guys?
Yes, except he's no longer number 7.
How's that?
Well, family businesses tend to stunt the upward mobility of outsiders. Hell, even the Corleones had Fredo running nightclubs. But Vin, he was smart. He saw 3 family members above him whose hearts weren't given out anytime soon, so he pushed them into early retirement.
Quite convenient the way he disposed of the only men that could testify to your robberies. Maybe too convenient.
My agreement with Vinny had nothing to do with murder. I thought he was helping me get out of the game with a little money in my pocket. He did. But it was only later I learned about his little audible. He made me the prime suspect, and since I'm innocent, and still breathing, I'm also his last loose end.
Where's your proof?
We're the mob, moron. We don't leave proof. But believe me, I'm working on it.
Well, I appreciate the company, Mr. Cassetta, but how about you come back to me when you have some concrete proof, or you'd like me to slap some bracelets on you?
Empty threats, Detective. Empty threats.
So, what made you rob those guys in the first place anyway? Gambling debts? Mistresses?
What I need the money for is my business. And your business is putting Rizzo away. And from what I understand, if you don't put him away soon, you won't be in business much longer. So from the way I see it, you need me as much as I need you.
Here, hang on.
Dig into Rizzo. I'll be in touch.
Shit, Vinny.
Hello, Captain.
I didn't see you there.
My apologies.
What do you want, Rizzo?
Illuminate me, Captain. Tell me why Mickey Cassetta remains a free man.
Cassetta? I got every guy on the force looking for him. Hell, they're blasting his face all over the evening news. No one in town wants to go outside.
I'm disappointed, Captain. I thought this case would serve as a reminder of why we came to this understanding in the first place. I thought locking up Mickey Cassetta would be the kind of justice we could both get behind.
What do you want from me, Rizzo? You want me to get the governor on the horn? You want me to put the National Guard on every street corner?
You mistake your incompetence for charm. I have been a good friend, Captain, but I promise you, I would make a far worse enemy.
Don't overstate our friendship, Vinny. The evidence you gave me on Cassetta was thin, barely enough to get a warrant. I've helped you as much as you've helped me.
Well then, between friends, I assure you it would be in your and your family's best interest to bring Mickey Cassetta in swiftly.
I'll get it done.
I hope so, Captain. I hope so.
Yep. Alright, Captain, I'm at the scene. Alright, bye.
Open and shut, detective. Based on what's left of his head, it appears another mob guy was hit. A1 police work yet again.
In accordance with Department Mandate 201B regarding media communications during an active investigation, no comment.
Really? Nothing for our viewers who would like to know when you plan on stopping the city's largest murder spree in the past 50 years?
In accordance with Department Mandate 201B regarding media communications during an active investigation, go to hell.
Cassetta?
Detective,
What do you want?
have you been doing the homework I assigned you last class?
I looked through everything we have, but Rizzo's as clean as dirty gets. And I'm saying this as someone who did everything except interview his childhood neighbors.
It's a shame. You'd have found some interesting details taking a walk down memory lane.
What do you mean?
Well, I did some digging of my own. For the first 15 years of his life, Vincent Rizzo lived 2 doors down from close family friends Vito and Vanessa Rossi. In '97, Vito and Vinny's father Carlo got busted, but since Carlo took the fall for his buddy, he's still serving a bit downtown.
So what, is this all some revenge plot cooked up by Rizzo to avenge his father?
No, by all accounts, the Rizzos and the Rossis remain close to this day. In fact, Vinny is still in regular contact with their daughter, Lucia.
Mickey, how could the Rossi girl possibly have anything to do with this?
Because shortly after she entered journalism school, Lucia Rossi decided that her name sounded too Italian, so she changed it to Lucy Ross.
Of course, that lying piece of
That's not all, detective. Your captain's hands aren't clean either. Last night, he and Vinny...
Cassetta. What happened, Cassetta?
Damn, I've got a tail.
Can you lose him?
We are about to find out. North side of Fiddler Park. Consider this my 911 call.
I've always been the better shot, Mickey. Just drop the gun and I'll spare your wife. I would have thought you'd have enough brains not to trust me again.
Oh, I didn't. I just needed to buy a few more seconds. He really took his time getting here.
As we concluded our interview, Marcus Brunswig, manager of Silver Maple Snow Plowing, gave a wry smile stating, "There's no place like home." This is Amber Johnson from 4 Now reporting live from a wintry downtown. And now back to our new lead anchor, Lucy Ross.
Thanks, Amber. Hope you're staying warm out there. And for our final story, a police spokesman today tied a bow on the Vincent Rizzo case, 2 weeks after Rizzo, the man responsible for the 3 recent Greco family murders, was fatally shot by police in Fiddler Park. The police spokesman had few answers for questions regarding Mickey Cassetta, the man now exonerated of all charges related to the Greco murders. Witness testimony places Cassetta at Fiddler Park the day of the shootout, but the spokesman declined to comment about said testimonies, only stating that at present time, Cassetta's whereabouts remain unknown.